A few tips and challenges that might come up through this whole process as you change your diet is the research does support the idea that the more meals you can have at home, the more meals you can have as a family, the more sit-down meals that you have and the more food that you cook at home, in general, the healthier you will eat. So people who do a lot of dinner parties and are eating out a lot, that is a risk factor for problems, because inevitably cooked food in restaurants, commercially cooked food, just on average, even for comparable meals, they just tend to have more oils, salt, and added sugar in them in general. So if you're a very public person, or you're a politician, or you're involved with community groups and you're eating out every night, that is a risk factor for bigger problems, no question. So try to eat at home and try to cook your own food as much as possible. The times you do eat out, in order to navigate this, you need to sort of be less shy about interacting with your server and your chef. And as more and more demands are made on restaurants and so forth for plant-based foods, you'll notice that there's less and less people in the restaurant industry who find this to be oh, we can't change our meals, or we can't cater to you. You'll find as people become more and more aware of this, and the restaurant industry has to adjust to the demands of the general public, that more and more restaurants are open to cooking as long as they know exactly what you need. So feel free to have a conversation with your server and maybe your chef about, is this thing cooked in oil? How much butter is in that? Can you make mashed potatoes without butter? And discussing then how you can maybe use the menu and use what might traditionally be a lot of side dishes to actually create a nutritious plant-based meal. And you can still either stay on track with a whole food plant-based diet, or stay very close and still be able to enjoy eating out occasionally. But as a routine thing, eating out is sort of a high-risk behavior that you want to minimize as much as possible. And when you are eating out, you need to engage and not sort of take a passive approach and ask lots of questions.